Anna Jones in the house, girl power. So, hey Jacob, I have a couple questions. If, for whatever reason, that sounds sneaky, what reason is it? Sounds like you're avoiding that. There's a big gap in my training, meaning I don't do anything from the jump manual for a long time. How heavily will this affect my results? That's a good question. And it's also a frustrating part of being inactive. Uh, let's say, for example, you did 3 months of the jump training, which is kind of the first cycle, so to speak, and you gained 8 inches on your vertical. Uh, got your beginner's gains in there, and then started making that slow, steady climb, etc. And then let's say for 6 months you went off. Well, what you do during that 6 months will determine how much you lose. So if you just turn into a complete sloth, claws, everything like that, if you turn into just a complete couch potato, you could easily lose it all. You're still doing something. Let's say, for example, you got hit by a car uh, and you were in a hospital not moving anything. Well, you would lose everything and more because atrophy can take place fairly quickly, meaning your muscles can shrink fairly quickly if they're not being used at all. You see people who had their leg in a cast, and then when they get the cast taken off, their leg is like shriveled up. So it can happen quick. What I recommend that you do, so let's say you can't do the jump manual. So many people are all or nothing. And what I tell them is, listen, imperfect action is better than no action. So take some action. And what I recommend you do is set a minimum. Say, even if I don't do the jump manual, I'm going to do this, this, and this. So even if I don't do the jump manual, I'm going to do, this many one-legged squats, or this many jump squats, or this many plyometric, something easy. The problem with perfectionists is they'll say, I'm going to do, and then they'll make another perfect list of things. Make an easy list and do that. Just do that, and you will lessen or even continue to slowly increase. So that's your question was, how much are you going to lose if you stop training? If you're super inactive, aka hot, bedridden, you could lose everything. If you're pretty active, doing some maintenance work, you could stay pretty even or even slightly increase. So, if you're playing basketball, volleyball still, it's likely that you could keep those gains. So it takes less work to maintain those gains than it does to gain them. But you can lose your gains faster than it took you to make the gains. So hope that's not getting confusing. And Anna Jones also had a question number 2. She says, is there a way to effectively lower the time it takes to recover? I'm not sure if you mean the recovery between sets, but I don't think you do mean that. But if you did, after a while in training, in the moment, there's not much you can do to recover except breathe deeply. But as you do the exercises, your anaerobic endurance will also increase, and it will take less time, just like any endurance. So, but you're probably talking about recover from one workout session to the next. And recovery is a lot about rest, nutrition, and blood flow. So first of all, get the rest I recommend. Second of all, do the diet that I recommend. So make sure you're getting the protein and the energy you need for your body to rebuild. And third, get the blood flowing. So there's a reason we have off-day exercises. It's not just to make you do something. It's because we're going to reinforce patterns, and during the off-day exercises, you're going to get the blood flowing. Blood has platelets, and platelets help you recover. So when your blood is flowing, that new fresh supply of blood into your muscles is going to help quicken the recovery. So the other things you can do, like ice baths, and what an ice bath does is it increases blood flow, because you jump in the ice bath, your blood vessels will constrict, and then when you leave it, they blow up and the blood flows through your body. So that's what it's all about. and that's a big part of it. So yes, you can increase your recovery time by diet, rest, and blood flow. So those are the big ones.